And new overnight pro-Palestinian student rallies are spreading to college campuses from coast to coast. Here at Columbia University, students camped out once again. School has extended negotiation with student activists for what we're told is another 48 hours. The protest is now in its 8th day. With more on that and other protests going on throughout the country, we are joined by our friend Jared Hill this morning. Jared, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Brad. So that's one of the things that we've learned here is that there is this extension to these conversations between the administration here at Columbia University and the student protesters. They're also saying that the students have made a commitment to make the encampment more welcoming to any students that might be on the campus. All of this, though, comes as that initial midnight deadline came and went overnight. Overnight, dozens of tents cover the lawn at Columbia University as a midnight deadline to pack up passed with no action. The protests here started with students looking for the school to sever all ties with Israel following the country's bombardment of Gaza after Hamas's October 7th attack. Now they've sparked demonstrations on college campuses coast to coast.
There are millions of Palestinians within Gaza who are sleeping out in the cold every single night without access to food, without access to shelter.
At New York University, plywood barricades were installed around a campus plaza yesterday after unruly protests Monday night. More than 100 people were arrested. Students here at Columbia say the main push is for more financial transparency and a change to how the school's money is invested.
I think that it's time to divest from those weapons manufacturing and redivest them into other important things.
A similar sentiment from Jewish protesters near the Brooklyn home of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
What I don't understand is why we keep sending money for genocide.
Tensions on campuses have led to concerns about harassment and safety for the school's Jewish communities.
A person was yelling at me, screaming at me, calling me a Zionist and a murderer.
Amid unrest and with graduation just weeks away, Columbia announced it'll offer online classes for the rest of the year. And later on today, just as a showcase of how much this is spread beyond the college campus here, we are learning that House Speaker Mike Johnson is going to be coming onto Columbia's campus later on this afternoon. He says to speak with Jewish students amid those reports and concerns that he says he has about anti-Semitic comments. Back to you.
Yeah, so Jared, so now they're offering students, wow, for the rest of the year, classes going online. That really gives us an idea of just how much disruption this has caused at the campus there. You're there, you've been there. Is the feeling palpable? Is it measurable to you? I mean, is there a sense of legitimate strife between the sides, like this thing could be a powder keg, or does it seem peaceful, docile to you?
Well, I think that there are two things here. One, Brad, is that there aren't really sides, at least not by and large, because you have across the board, across the spectrum, both Jewish students, non-Jewish students, students with Arab and Muslim descent and beliefs, who generally speaking say that they feel the same way. But there is, again, just this protest that we're seeing from some of these pro-Palestinian students. And actually, if you look just beyond me, it's kind of hard to see, but right up against the campus, there is a smaller group of some of those students protesting right outside of the building who say that they are really pushing for the university as well as for the federal government, the state government, local governments to not invest in what they see as a government, Israel, that they see as doing things that are harmful to the people in Gaza.
All right, duly noted. It is indeed not two sides here, many sides of gray issue. The world is not black and white. Thank you to our Jared Hill. We appreciate it this morning.
Yeah.